Good afternoon. Mahalo for joining us today at the Health Human Services 1 p.m. calendar on April 10th, Friday. We are convened today in room 225. This meeting is being streamed live on YouTube. In the unlikely event that we must abruptly end this hearing due to technical difficulties, the committee will be convened to discuss any outstanding business at 1:01 p.m. Monday, April 13th in room 225, and a public notice will be posted on the legislator's website. To facilitate this hearing in a timely manner, we will be enforcing a 1-minute limit on testimony for everyone except for the nominees. The nominees will have a lot longer than that. I will be reading a list of individuals who submitted written testimony for each measure. We apologize if the closed captioning does not accurately transcribe the names. If you're interested in reviewing the written testimony, please go to the legislator's website. You will find a link on the status page for the measure. We appreciate your understanding and remind you that the committee does have your testimony, that we reviewed them, so I encourage you to use your time to either add additional comments or can stand on your written testimony. So first up, we have GM 539, Jody Hashimoto for Health Planning Council, Honolulu County Sub-Area for a term to expire June 30, 2029. So it's Jody. Oh, you're here, present. Please proceed. Let us know why it is you're willing to serve in the Health Planning Council or Honolulu sub-area.
Oh, hi, good afternoon. I've been a healthcare consultant for
Jody,
over 30
I'm sorry. Please identify yourself so that everyone on Zoom will know who you are.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon. I'm Jody Hashimoto. I'm interested in being a member of the Honolulu Sub-Area Health Planning Council. I had a chance to work with Tori Abe Carapello, the current committee chair, on a task force, and she had asked me if I'd be interested in being part of the committee. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years as a consultant working in Hawai'i, and I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of organizations and a variety of providers. And so this experience has given me a lot of knowledge of the healthcare industry and some familiarity with the healthcare system here. And I always appreciate all of the work that Hawai'i providers and all of our healthcare organizations do. And so I wanted to serve on the committee as a way to contribute.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, on behalf of GM 539, we have Dr. Lewin, who's also present in support.
Chair San Buenaventura, good day, and we're very delighted to have to bring Jody on board. Our chair of the council actually recruited her because of her experience. She will be bring a different kind of expertise to the HONSAC, and a really important one because healthcare is going through some tumultuous changes these days.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that Jody really understands organizational performance improvement, financial IT systems, organizational effectiveness, it's a set of skills that we don't have on the council, and we're really looking forward to having her join us and share her expertise with us on the policy decisions we're making.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, next up we have Hilton Ratho, Healthcare Association of Hawaii and support. Anybody else wishing to testify on GM 539? Okay, there's no one to ask questions except for me. So Jody, I see your resume. I agree with Dr. Lewin in that your experience in healthcare consulting, management, you actually even have a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering from UC Berkeley. Very smart person, as well as your history, I guess, in accounting, shows the kind of breadth we need in expertise and not just healthcare practitioners. So thank you for being willing to serve in the Health Planning Council. We may not be able to do decision making today because, as you can tell, I'm the only one here and we need quorum. But thank you. Okay, next up, we have GM 556, Pat Waterhouse, State Council on Mental Health for a term to expire June 30, 2028. Pat, okay, please identify yourself and please proceed. Let us know what it is, why you want to be in the State Council on Mental Health.
Good afternoon, Chair. I am Mary Pat Waterhouse, and I have been on this council for a little over, well, almost 4 years now. And I have personal experience with mental health in a couple of family members. And I've been on boards of Mental Health Hawaii, American Mental Health of Hawaii, as well as I said, this board, and also Hawaii Disability Rights Center. So I've had the privilege of getting to know the issues in this over many years now, based on personal as well. And I really, this council or committee, I should say, that I've applied to be on again. I've been really impressed with the people, both state members as well as outside members, and there's a real commitment as well as passion for this area.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, in behalf of GM 556, we have Brian Baker from Hinamauka in support. Department of Health, I see Department of Health on Zoom also in support. Please proceed, behavioral health.
Yes, aloha Chair San Benaventura and Vice Chair Kelly. Thank you for hearing GM 556. I am Carolyn Wagan Hildebrand on behalf Adult Mental Health Division Planner on behalf of the DOH. The DOH stands on its written testimony in support of the second term of Mary Pat Waterhouse. Mary Pat Waterhouse is one of your most active council members, and she really elevates the proceedings and the facilitation of meetings because of the combination of experiences that she has, not only as in government and also as leaders of boards, but also even her volunteering effort. She knows inside and out the activities at the clubhouses because she also volunteers at, for example, the White House Clubhouse. So I'm here to respond to any questions that you have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Michael Galoyud Sr. in support. Connie Mitchell of IHS also in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on GM 556? Members, any questions? Okay, again, thank you, Mary Pat Waterhouse, for willing to serve a second term. I did see the lived experience you have of having to take care of your brother and sister-in-law's kids, and really your knowledge and experience really adds to the council's efforts in helping the state and the legislature craft policy regarding mental health. So thank you very much. Again, we got to wait until decision making until I have quorum. So thank you very much. Next up, GM 564, Sean Kanai Apuni for Juvenile Justice State Advisory Council for a term to expire June 30, 2029. Sean, are you present? I see that you are. Okay, please identify yourself and let us know why it is you want to serve in the Juvenile Justice State Advisory Council.
Aloha, aloha for this consideration. I've been on the JJSAC for a number of years now, and just find it a valuable way to try to inspire and imagine and ideate and create, how to create good policy that supports young people as they move from criminal legal system involvement out of that to become positive community contributors in ways that manage both public safety and their own journeys as young people that have so much promise in this world with the right kind of support. I also sit on the executive board of the Coalition for Juvenile Justice, which is a national organization involved in this kind of work. And so being able to keep those ties between Hawaii and some of the national policy and advocacy and programmatic work has been really, I found that very rewarding. And then working alongside our judiciary, we have such amazing change makers in our judiciary, and being able to support their efforts on the ground in both in our cultural diversion and safe house programming at Partners in Development Foundation, where I work, we're able to work together with them to accomplish shared goals and positive change. So yeah, thank you again for considering me.
Okay, thank you very much. On behalf of GM 564, we have Jared Ellis, Early Childhood Action Strategy and Support, Rona Fukumoto, Lanakila Pacific in support, Melissa Pavlicek in support, Capri Tulang de Silva in support, Kaohi Gomera in support, Justice Castroverde Moniz in support. Anybody else wishing to testify in GM 564? Members, any questions? Okay, so Sean, our DM is going to be, we have quorum. So we have Senator Kanuha and Senator McKelvey here, so we'll be able to do a DM today, but not till after the end of the calendar. And thank you again for willing to step up for a second time. Thank you. Okay, next up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So GM 732, John Kawamura, Board of Certification of Operating Personnel in Wastewater Management. John Kawamura, are you present?
I'm present.
Come on up. You need to come up. Well, we need wastewater guys.
Especially now.
Okay, we don't want it to be flushed away.
You need him out in the field.
Okay, so John, identify yourself and let us know why it is you're willing to serve in the operating Board of Certification of Operating Personnel in Wastewater Treatment.
Good afternoon, Senator Buenaventura. My name is John Kawamura, and I am interested in serving in the board because I care about not only the operators, but also the environment, to help have qualified operators so they can treat the sewage enough to where it'll protect the environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, not only that, we're testing sewage now, right? To determine whether or not there are viruses like during COVID. Right?
Right.
And we're also using it to see whether or not there are precursors of measles and other infectious possible
Exactly.
diseases. So
Right.
we need people like you, okay? So on behalf of GM 732, we have Michael Galoyo Jr. in support, Hawaii State LGBTQ+ Commission. Mike Galoyo Sr. I'm sorry.
Different GM.
Sorry, wrong one, 736.
John's a great guy too. You asked him.
Okay,
Question, though.
okay, go ahead, ask the
You're
question.
still the Hawaii Water Service, right?
Yes,
I think that's really important and good to have somebody who knows what working with licensed water carriers is and the roles, especially when it comes to wastewater. So I wanted to note that experience and that background is going to be very helpful, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
You know, with over 30 years in the business and my role prior to, I worked on all the different islands. I worked at several wastewater treatment plants. I started off my career at the city and county of Honolulu at the Honolulu wastewater treatment plant. And so with that, the experience that I've gained and everything, I definitely will be able to help out the operators, the up-and-coming operators, and making sure that we treat the sewage till we can get a high-quality effluent. That will also play around with the water drinking side because it goes directly to the aquifer.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to touch upon that because that was the kind of institutional knowledge that would be very helpful.
We need, thank you very much.
Thanks, Chair.
So on behalf of GM 736, we have Department of Health in support, Environmental Agent Health Administration.
Morning, Chair, Vice Chairs, members of the committee. I'm John Nagato, Department of Health Wastewater Branch. The department stands on its written testimony, strong support of John Kawamura.
Thank you very much. Anybody else wishing to testify in GM 736? Okay, members, any other questions? Okay, moving on. DM is going to be at the end of the calendar now that I have a full slate, almost full slate. And I apologize, GM 732 for Chrissy Doyle, Hawaii State Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer Plus Commission for a term to expire June 30, 2030. Chrissy Doyle, please come on up and let us know why it is you want to serve in the commission.
Aloha Chair San Buenaventura, members of the committee. Mahalo for the opportunity to be here today.
You need to identify yourself.
My name is Chrissy Kiamoluhia Doyle,
Terrific.
and I am honored to be nominated to serve on the Hawaii State LGBTQ+ Commission representing the island of Oahu. My huaka'i has brought me to a place where I feel a deep sense of kuleana to give back to Hawaii, a place that has allowed me to live fully and authentically. In my work with the Hawaii State Department of Education, I support school improvement efforts across all 15 complex areas, focused on increasing student achievement, providing enrichment opportunities that support the whole child, and ensuring our schools are safe and supportive environments for learning. If confirmed, I understand this role as an advisory one, and I will approach it with humility, integrity, and a commitment to ensuring that community perspectives are heard and respected in support of informed decision-making. Mahalo for your time and your consideration.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, in support of GM 732, we have Michael Galoya Jr. In support, Michael, are you present on Zoom? Please proceed.
Good afternoon, Michael Galoya Jr., he, him pronouns. I am Vice Chair of the Hawaii State LGBTQ+ Commission, and it is my honor to be testifying here today in full support for Chrissy Doyle to be one of our next commissioners starting July 1. We look forward to working with her. She brings a unique perspective and lived experience that we are desperately need on the commission. And I know I speak on behalf of the rest of my commissioners when we say we look forward to working with her as we bring forth the full forth requirements of our statutory requirements for the commission. So we encourage you to support her and pass her, and we look forward to working with her come July.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, we have Michael Galoya Sr. in support, Aureen Padilla in support, Melissa Yamaguchi in support, Brandon Bunag in support, Yvonne Lau in support, Kara Imai in support, Danielle Himalaya in support, Ileana Nakagawa in support, Danielle Bass. Is Danielle Bass present in support? Okay, Leanne Ayun Iwamura in support. Anybody else wishing to testify on GM 732? Members, any questions?
I'll give this nominee a serious high five.
There you go. Yeah, thank you so much for being willing to serve.
Thank you so much.
Okay, are we ready for decision making? Thank you very much. So, Vice Chair.
Ready, sorry. It was only
Okay, for GM 539, Jody Hashimoto, Health Planning Council, Honolulu County Sub-Area. Chair's recommendation is to advise and consent. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Okay, noting the presence of all members of the community.
No, Favela's not
No, I
present.
know that.
Oh, sorry.
Give me my spiel, Chair. Give me 1 minute. Noting the presence of all members except Senator Favela, are there any WRs or no's? Seeing none, your recommendation is awesomely adopted.
Thank you very much. GM 556, Mary Pat Waterhouse, State Council on Mental Health, for term to expire June 3rd, 2026. Chair's recommendations to also advise and consent. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Okay, recommendation 556 is to advise and consent, noting the previously excused members, any WRs or no's? Seeing none, the recommendation is adopted.
For GM 564, Juvenile Justice State Advisory Council, Sean Kanai Ialpuni, for term to expire June 30, 2029. Chair's recommendation is to advise and consent. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Okay, recommendation 564 is to advise and consent, noting the previously excused member, any WRs or no's? Seeing none, recommendation is adopted.
For GM 732, Hawaii State Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer Plus Commission, Chrissy Doyle, for term to expire June 30, 2030. Chair's recommendation is to advise and consent. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Okay, recommendation 732 is advising consent, noting the previously excused member, any WRs or no's? Seeing none, recommendation is adopted.
For GM 736, Board of Certification of Operating Personnel and Wastewater Treatment, John Kawamura, for term to expire June 30, 2030. Chair's recommendation is to advise and consent. Any comments, questions, concerns? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Okay, recommendation 736 to advise and consent, noting the previously excused member, any WRs or no's? Seeing none, your recommendation is adopted.
And with that, we are adjourned and congratulations.